I almost forgot I muted this. Could you imagine if I started speaking and like just didn't hear anything? That would be fucking tragic. Swear to God, the lotion came out of nowhere. I believe you. Sometimes it tends to have a mind of its own. Oh my God. How are you doing, Cardboardian? I hope you're doing well. It's been a bit, as it tends to be. I tend to forego Thursdays, generally. I don't know. That part of the week, I'm just kind of lower energy. Or that's how it's been recently. Hopefully it's not like that this week, because I kind of can't handle another blow to my analytics and such. Because my analytics have been fucking terrible, you know. And they only get worse the less I stream, because, you know, I'm less active on the platform, so there's less of a reason for anything I do to get pushed. That was a terrible refresh, and that was an even worse back air. God. Good evening, college got you hostage again. It happens. Oh, fuck. Life has me hostage, as it tends to. But, you know, we pull through, and we do our best. Oh, I should probably just, like, shield drop Nair. Can I even do that? Fucking nuts. But yeah, you know. I didn't stream last Thursday. I remember why. It wasn't a low energy thing. No, it was actually, I went to a local. I went to a Melee local, and, I kind of just, like, it just, like, slipped my mind that Thursday was also a stream day. So, by the time that I got home, it was, like, 1, somehow. Because, you know, the local ended, it was, like, fucking midnight. Public transport does its thing. I get home, and I'm like, I kind of don't feel like streaming. I just feel like playing Melee. And playing Melee I did. I remember I just played more Melee that night, because I just got back from, like, a local, right? So, kind of all you want to do is just, apply what you've learned, or whatever. And if you're wondering how I did in that local, I was terrible. I busted out, like, basically instantly to players that I'm pretty sure didn't make it that much farther than me in bracket, which isn't really like, oh, I just lost to the worst players in the world. No, it's more like I just wasn't ready, you know? Sort of just show up cold. You know, everyone's kind of already hot, and also it's just more experience, so they can just kind of do more with their B game than I can with my D game. Just the thing of that, but it went well. We don't care if you stream or not, as long as you're safe and happy. I'm not gonna kill myself. Let's chill out, you know. That's kind of, I have a refusal to Alt F4. It's one of my most broken traits. I think if I thought logically, it would be over, but it's not, and I refuse to let it be. Never know. No, I know. I'm someone who knows. At least on that front. Getting really, like seeing the void with my own 2 eyes, like, yeah, fine, you know, whatever. I'll have a staring contest with it, but, like, as far as, like, copping out, I'm just not that kind of person. And I never really have been. Which is good. I'm lucky in that regard. I can't really say the same about other people. Whatever. Alright, well... I guess it's music time. We got like 2 people in here, and I'm gonna be working on an idea that I don't know, it's not controversial. It's just kind of, it's shit right now, but you know, I listened to it and I thought, like, this can be good. So like, if it can be good, then I'll try to make it good. Not gonna lie, I 100% live by that inspirational quote I posted. Which inspirational quote you posted? I don't remember. It's this fucking project. I really want to do something with this, just because I think the idea is cool. I don't know. And like the, crazy drums and all that. I add an ARP and it already sounds way better. Cool. Rejoining one of your streams after like 2 months, if I'm not wrong. How's everything been? You know, it's been up and down. Just doing whatever I feel like in the moment. Right now it's Daria, but I have some other project that I'm working on. It's called These New... You know, I don't want to touch that one up because, it's, you know, I want to complete that idea and just have it be more than a drop. But right now I feel like doing this. Sorry, I have a lot of phlegm. It's unfortunate. Also, fuck, I need to see this motivational quote because I low-key did not see this when it was posted the first time.
Working off and you stop, that's embarrassing for you.
But if you keep going,
Then it becomes embarrassing for them. Especially if
it's a dude. I mean, now
he's questioning everything about himself. That's
Uh-huh. The double down. I don't want to ruin that for you, but it reminds me of the 2018... It's... No. You just have the wrong mental... It's not mental image, but like, you know, what you hear in your head and what you associate with 2018's too late. No one's intros were ever that cool, and I think you're probably referencing like really shitty NCS songs and not anything with swag. So respectfully, that just sounds like this is GD music. You know what I mean? What's up, Biggie boy? Welcome. Well, I gotta fucking work on this shit now. See if I can add some drums to it. I don't feel like cutting this. Do I have a P controller set up? Yeah, okay. So, what I'm gonna do really quickly is some fucking nerd shit. There's an ARP playing, and I only want the ARP to play when the bass plays. So, I'm going to take the value of this, make it like 80. Yeah, I guess it's already 80, and just turn the K up. So, basically, good to know everything's been fine. It's been less than fine, but, you know, I'm alive. I'm posting music whenever I can, and seeing if people like it. Been playing Marvel Rivals with my new friends. That's good. I love YouTube. I got I got recommended a tutorial on how to turn invisible with an egg. Was it a how to basic tutorial? Good to know you're alive. Yeah. I guess so. Alright, I'm just gonna call this peak for ARP. And so when I come over here and link this, peak for ARP peak, basically it just plays, I might make this ARP a little less fucking stupid. But whatever. I think I found my people. That's always a nice feeling. I don't want to be emo, but like, I wish I could relate. If I just like make it random like that, like, what? Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. One of them's a clone of you. I love that feeling. It's been a while. That's so sick. It's a half-naked black guy holding a raw egg, spinning around, and eventually eating it whole, and then it's just cutting to a part with him talking behind the camera. It's amazing. Listens to what I listen to, watches what I watch. Did I marry him? Alright, I'm gonna fucking add drums and pray they don't suck. I might have to make a snare. It's been a bit since I've done that. I gotta be honest, I've been complacent as a producer for a pretty long time. So like, I gotta get back to my old swag where I kind of used to make a bunch of sounds and experiment more. Shout out Techio Kid for the great tutorial. Lovely. So I'll use this kick and I'll fucking do the thing. Yeah. And how hard is this side chain gonna be? No, fucking, I'll just hit F9. I'll make the side chain this hard. Yeah, sure. And I'll just have a lot of drums. But I gotta find a snare, or like make a snare. Or make a snare with a snare that I've already made, like just by changing some of the sounds. So maybe I can just come in here and find something. I made this snare while I was high. Good to know. My life's going up again, I'm scared. Just don't be. Just kind of live it, you know? Just let things happen. Don't take yourself out of the moment by wondering, like, what if it all goes away? Then it goes up, must come down. Okay? Enjoy the ride while it's up. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Gravity exists, but, like, lower your mental render distance. Fucking, you're gonna die eventually. Is that gonna make you depressed now? I think that's kind of debilitating if you let it. It gets really, really, really tiring to worry about all that. This is actually a very difficult decision to make. I want to use the tail of that at some point. Yeah, the impact of that is just too good. That's not what I wanted to do. Not even close. I think that's whatever. That's somewhere. Probably here. Okay, and then I'll tune it. Where the fuck am I putting this? Here. I'm not gonna use this snare, I'm just using the beginning of it. No, please don't open that. Alright, I need to figure out like a tail for this. And usually I can rely on coming into here. Here. And just finding some stupid shit. I don't know how tonal I want it to be, though. There's something interesting about that I want to do something with, but I just don't know fucking what. Shout out to my mentor. Do you have one of those? Oh, fuck! I didn't make this unique. Oh. God damn it. It's really funny. pretty funny. I won't do that though. Which makes me want a really tight snare, actually. Hold on. So I'll rethink what I'm doing. The yo boy, welcome to the stream. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in the slightest, but like we're figuring it out together to some extent. I think it was, yeah. And then, nope. There we go. What if I just do this? Name checks out? What does that even mean? What would that check out for? Okay. 8. And then I'll also, yeah. Maybe this should be... Fuck off! No, I don't. Actually, no, wait. No, that was the wrong... It's over here. Cool. Maybe I should speak more. Key viz. Okay. This is not gonna get sidechain. Meta AI, speed up the stream. I fucking wish I could speed up. What am I doing again? Yeah, I am just... fucking... Call this White Summer. Oh. Yeah, okay. So... Ow. Alright, and then we would... Sorry! Tuning it is important. Okay, and then... So after distortion... Ow. Oh, idea. Wait. What if, why did I hit that button? Of all, I could just do this. Non-linear filter. So, no, fuck off. Nope. What if I just do this? And then just increase that. Yeah, that's a stupid ass snare. What if I do this? Oh shit. Hold on. I'm just gonna do some fucking bullshit. Maybe it's a little flatter. Yeah. Yeah, that's dumb as shit. That's fucking dumb as shit. I like that. I did say I was making something that was stupid. I wasn't fucking lying. What am I looking for? Just nice little snare roll. For the one time. What if I just let it rock? And then something to fill it there. And then I'm gonna change the snare already. Hold on. I need to find a place. What if I do just like on like this? But like then I'd have to fucking mute here. Related title. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing some bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I could get away with that, but like, I could also just use any other sound besides a fucking snare roll. Hold on. What if I just... Where is it? No, it would be in here, and then it would be here. I have to find it. There it is. I'm just gonna use the shine sound. I think it's the same. What the P? Damn! Did I just miss the key the whole time? It's a funny little soundbite. It has to be a double shine? Oh, lame. That just sounds corny. Something. There's not enough, like, transient. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, I'll just fucking replace it back with what is... Maybe just use a different sound. Is it gonna be Game & Watch? I could. It could work, but it's just like, fucking... I'd rather just do this snare then. Just like a normal, just not overcomplicate it, you know. Maybe a little bit of this, and then I could do a little bit of this. And then I could do a little bit of this. Where the fuck? Like, that's cool. I'll just do that. And then here I will use like a very short, like, dubstep snare. Hold on. Will this even work? Maybe. The answer is probably, but here's the idea, right? Why did I do it before I put the sound in? Oh, I'm actually so stupid. The reason why is because now I have to, like, come over here and fucking rename it. And then... And then what I'm gonna do is have, like, a tom, but have tom be, like, processed and distorted in a very weird way. Yeah, maybe just like a fucking 707 is really funny. And then I do, like this. You know? And I'd probably have to do some sort of tail here, because I'm gonna add, like, something that it should already be in the project, but it isn't for some reason. That's not. There we go. cool. There's a is this the second one? Is there already one in the fucking track? Oh, there is. Oh, lovely. I just haven't. Cool. Anyway, well, at least we have the reverse kick we're looking for. Let me put it here. Yeah, we got a groove going. Like, that's what I mean. I'm gonna have to, like, fade it out or something. And I'm on FL 12. Oh, God. Voice crack. And I'm on FL 12, so, like, I gotta fucking come over here, make an automation clip, and, like, do my thing. You know, so there's no mud. And I want to... Okay, well, first of all, these need to be in a different channel. What if I just fucking... Wait, no. What if I, nope. You know what I mean? Like... But maybe, like this. Ooh, yeah. That's kind of hot. All right, I'm gonna change the snare to some other shit. For this section. Is the chord... this snare fucks me up every single time I add it to the project because I just never know where the chord's supposed to be. And that's just my fault for being stupid and just not naming it. So, like, in my mind, it just... Nope. There, it's in tune, you know, but it's not. If I play it, it is. Oh, what if I just do that? The tail is so fucking long. What if I... the tail... Okay. Make this unique. Yes. Fuck, wait, that was actually a terrible idea. Shit! That was the worst way to do that. Bruh, my message? What'd you send? What could you possibly have sent? Can I... Yeah, I can just select the source channel to be that. It'll ruin the cut, but that's fine. It wasn't even bad. Fucking... I mean, even on live chat, YouTube thought so. So, I guess... Must have been fucked. So... This I will put on its own channel. I'll fucking EQ it, because it's... Like... That's not right. I guess because the EQ made it sound different. The top live chat shit is ass. I have the display on live chat, and I read live chat, so I think it's universally known that it's ass, and like nobody uses it if you're in the know. Didn't even say a single swear word. Now it sounds like the message was so creative that, you know, YouTube just muzzled you, or it included a link. It being a thing isn't stupid because I think it's meant to, you know, have kids not see swear words, right? And like, presumably they don't know that they can just switch it to live chat. It's kind of for that crowd. Which is way too exotic. Yeah, that's a great adjective. It's way too exotic for YouTube. No cusses, no slurs, no promises. Hey! Well, I mean, again, that's the creativity coming into play. That it's in top chat. If it's in top chat, then it just sucks. It is. I just checked. That actually is. Except Biggie Boy saying no slurs is only in live chat. Okay, never mind. You're right. That shit is terrible. That shit is bad. What if I make the minor third? And then I need to like have this shit on fucking like generic on both of them. Or maybe smooth. You know what I mean? Oh, what if I just I forgot when I fall asleep I can just fucking stretch it like. Oh god, wait, but I need to do this. Oh. That's fun. Yeah, sure. And then this needs to be put somewhere. Ah! Okay. I'll put it right before here. And it's so close to just being there. I could just put it. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted to do at all. And then yeah. Sure. I think it's your account, low-key, and none of your messages are in top chat. Account is crazy. Oh, wait, it could be. What is your account age? I've said some more than his chat that it didn't block, which I'm pissed at. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is on some bullshit. What'd I do? Oh shit, yeah, and we're getting somewhere.
At related title super chatted $1.16. Just P2W bypass.
Real shit. Just dono and like, you know, you could say anything. I just now noticed I've been reading fucking Biggie Boy 1 messages through the stream. Yeah, like that's the top chat live chat shit. That's that fucking bullshit. That's that buzz what that is. I'll like make the snare fit the mix because right now it's a bit quiet relative to everything. And I need to like get go animate. Yeah, give me something. I think these all suck if I recall correctly. These are all really bad. What the? Jungle. Didn't realize fuck Biggie Boy 1's messages weren't going through in top chat. Yeah, no, yeah. My account age could be low because I made this shit 8 years ago. It could be. These are all terrible. Like, just bad. Just not good. Okay. I gotta fucking find something. I gotta find something yesterday to put in this gap, just to put it there. I could say some. I did say something about a zip bomb, which could have been seen as a threat. Maybe, I don't know. What is this? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Why do I have that? Why do I have, what could possibly, yeah. It's a bunch of stupid shit. Okay. Let me go through Kashmir. I want to save the, this thing for, like, the final part of the phrase. Fucking classic. This isn't, like, the one, like the Martin Garrix one, but, like, you know. It's got the same vibe. Or it might be. I don't even fucking know myself. I should know that. I should know that, but I don't. How can I stretch this so I can keep the impact of the snare? Well, I guess I'll just fucking do it manually first of all. Because if I just reset it, then like, I can't wait for this, you know. Really? I think you can. And I got some sort of fill plan for that. And then yeah. That snare still hurts. Ow. Yeah, it's fine. And I still need something there. I have a really stupid idea. What the shice?
At epoch.net just gifted 5 memberships.
Y'all never get to hear that voice. And I gotta hear this shit fucking 5 times now.
Gifted at Themegram Leica.
Because the things are broken, so you're gonna hear this super bass boosted noise 5 times. That's 2. So Zyth got gifted, as well as Squirrel323, Femgram Liker, Epic Style, About Fucking Time, and S-Jazz.
Epoch
Yeah,
gifted at
fucking-
Squirrel 323.
Also, hi, Epoch. Epoch. I never know how to pronounce that. I think it's Epoch. Kind of like Epoch. Yeah.
Epoch
5
gifted at epic_style.
gifted memberships. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. Besides, thank you. But thank you.
Epoch gifted at just 2,368.
My mic is clipping a little bit. But whatever. See, it's funny because... Okay, this should be fine. This should be fine for my mic level. Okay, yeah. I went into edit one time and noticed it was clipping real hard all the time, but like before that it was really quiet, so I'm just kind of trying to find a middle. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I never know how to react. Oh my god. I make music? You telling me I gotta make music after that? It's crazy. We'll have to write before the gift. And you didn't hear the legendary sound. Fucking asshole.mp3. And there's also another song on my computer called that. Amazing. So my fill idea for this part is very stupid. And I'll explain by doing it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. It's a very, very dumb idea, but I did it once, or I was gonna do it, and then I decided against it for a certain song because it was just too funny. But this is kind of the vibe. Cause like, listen. Cause like, listen. Hearing it the second time was fun. You're welcome. I guess I'll use a fucking laser. I mean, lasers are kind of like phrase ending, but... what if I just don't do that and then just kind of put this here? Like this. It's fire, but I get too much enjoyment out of that. I don't know. Some can call me easily amused. You're right as fuck. Well, I need to like. I guess I'll keep it sidechains, but for the sake of compression, you know, I'll just like have it off for now, and then I need this to be louder though. No, it's too loud. I think this is good. Just a little more. Yeah. Awesome. And then just EQ it a little bit, and it should be good. Why is the kick like non-existent? What is going on down here? Not a whole lot, apparently. And I'll bit crush it to give it a bit of a retro sort of sound. But in context, though. Yeah, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping the fuck out of that. What if I do this? Yeah, as like a little kick. That's stupid. That's so dumb. Okay. Do I just want to use like a kick clap for this? I'll use a kick clap. Yeah, sure. It's the only clap in my pack. It's not even a fucking... Oh, it's kind of. You know, to some extent. The kick clap is more like... I don't even know if I want to use it. If I'm gonna do a kick roll, then a kick clap is not the snare choice. Hi, Niniko. Don't worry about what I'm doing. It is... You know... I'm gonna find a snare. Yeah, all reliable. Whatever. Look at my lawyer tongue. I remember fucking tab in and out of chat so it moves on screen. Might be too ear piercing. Ow! This is exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Jeez, shut the fuck up! Insert this big thing. No, I'm playing. Forging something on your ear. Yeah, it does sound like you're hitting yourself over the head with a fucking anvil. That's still so sharp. That is still so sharp. What the fuck? I need to figure out something there. And I fucking... This would be a perfect time to introduce like another acapella. It's going for sure. There's a groove. It's absolutely going. It's not going. Like you can bop your head to it. I might end up making it slower. Because I just don't do well with like fast aria. It's not my thing. I don't know. The more I hear that goofy drum roll, the more I like it. Yeah, because it's just a good fill. Like, absent from the context in which that sound exists, the placement of the snare and it's just a good fill, you know? Like, if you just let it rock, but, like, it's the fucking bottom, like, it's a rim shot, dude. You get used to it. Word to my mother. Sounds a little cuppy, though. Hold on. Why does it sound cuppy? Five, come over here. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let me just find a different acapella. What if I'm just like goated with the sauce and I have something lying around that can just magically solve the problem? They're saying Effector is the best plugin in 2026. That's what I'm saying. Fuck, I have an emote for it. But like, YouTube member emotes fucking suck ass. Just straight dog water. Terrible. But there is an emote. It's just Effector. That's why I fucking use Better TTV. And go ahead and run that extension up if you don't have it. It is quite fun. Is that how you spell it? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Let me just find something, maybe. Who knows, I might magically have something that I just like forgot about. No, not 1-2-step. Can we go date modified? It's not gonna show me the folders. Let's go down here. Covered in clovers. Already did that one. Did that one. I kind of already did this one. But like barely. This was just mixed in with this was mixed in with Daria 2010. Okay, wait. Why is yeah, whatever. Monster. What is Horatio off top? Okay. Already used that one. Cooler Than Me. AOU. Be Nice to Me. Love Scars. Peroxide. Crush. Sortilege. Bro, who gave me a badge? You can thank epoch.net for that. It's a very selfless act, but you are now green. Isn't that cool? Like a bit. Like the Zomboy song? Yeah, the Zomboy song. That's crazy. The TK song? Yeah, sure, actually. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Let me just shut up. Let me just figure out the BPM of this. Detect tempo. Yeah, perfect. No! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm actually just unintelligent, just straight up. 166.710. Or just 166.7.1. Oh. Detect tempo works? Of course it does. What do you mean? I just use it on the instrumental because if I use it on the vocal, then it would, be stupid. Because the vocal doesn't have enough, like, information on the waveform for detect tempo to work. So, 166.7.1. Although you can kind of tell if a song is weird that the detect tempo will just freak out. You can kind of, like, you get a feel for when it will, when it won't. If you guys want to badge yourself, the join button is there. However, there is a more attractive button that I think you should be clicking. It's the like button. If you haven't already, please check if you liked the stream. It is very helpful. And I do notice that if I don't say anything all stream, I just get less likes than people that were here. So do show your appreciation. would be very nice. So the idea behind adding this fucking adding this fucking acapella is like, I don't know, maybe I'll just like I'll drop it into Dat Boy Like to Talk. Like that'll start right here. And I'll probably just repeat that vocal and like use talk as like the talk, you know. Why is it? Oh my god. Is this a leak, dude? Oh, it's in a channel. That's why. It's in the channel. Okay. Like, yeah, it's just like us. Cool. You was on some Alex cruising down a block with the chopstick rockstar, etc. The hell?
At Zide9876 just gifted 1 memberships.
To who though? 3, 2, 1.
Zide gifted at 789.
Okay, 789. I really do appreciate you for gifting, Zyth. I just wish that YouTube selected a more active person, but I think they get notified, so they might pop out and just be like, yo, what the fuck? Who are you? I'm being showered!
Has just gifted 1 memberships.
Again, Bunny. That is a Minecraft-ass name if I ever seen one. I was gonna pronounce it.
Gifted at Buxna.
Buxna. Yeah, that's a shot for sure. Yeah, YouTube is not sophisticated enough for hype trains, unfortunately. But Jesus Christ, thank you. I'd say like enjoy the membership emotes, but they fucking suck. However, now as a member, you do have access to the Discord penthouse. Not a lot goes on in there, but that's how quiet mansions tend to be, you know? Anyway. Fucking... It's just so lossy and very noisy. We want beef, not veggies, not squash, bitch. Is actually kind of hard to go over there. Your message got filtered. Funny. Interesting. Bitch, I'm very hard. I still remember that, like, fucking ambient drum and bass thing that I made with this acapella. Anyways, I'm out. Good luck, twin. You stayed for a lot longer than you usually do, and I very much appreciate that. Thank you, Zyth. Arguably more than the gifted membership, because, you know, I feel like you value your time very much, and so any second spent here is good. Thank you. The fuck? What is even here? Oh, shit! Decided to repost my sent message in general. Oh boy. I can't wait for them to butcher the concept of hype trains. I also can't wait for that. But like they're so insecure they just fucking sniped your ass. Like they can't even handle it. It's an advertisement to join the server if you're not already. I have an idea. Well, what if I just... Just this is good. This is fine. You know. Watching in glorious 144p. Is your net okay? What does the intro even sound like? Yeah. And I gotta fucking figure out how to transition from this to that. And also figure out how to make the drop explode more, because this explosion is nice as hell. Super cool explosion, but the drop just kind of starts, you know. I'll sort it out. I mean, a lot of the time you can get away with just like adding a fucking exhaust up until the first fill. And then just cutting it off here. You know, but then the noise is like gone. So I kind of want to like, what if I'll just add a noise layer. The hell? Am I high? This is the realer strategy. Sometimes realer, I watch them produce and they kind of run into the problem of like, oh, there's not enough like just noise and space. But there can be if you just add it, you know. I swear I have an audio file that just has the Serum 2 stereo white noise. Bad. What? Oh, I gotta search like this. White noise. Oh, this is gonna be impossible. Samples? Arp white, bright white. Oh look, Serum 2. HP12 white noise stereo. Yeah, like something like this. And send the first message because you said the S word. I see. So something like this. So what if I just kind of put this in sound effects? I just put this here. I mean, that is what I asked for. And I come down here and I'll do the peak controller trick on this. Oh fuck, I selected remove conflicts, didn't I? Ow! Yeah, so the noise is gonna be really fucking loud. You know what I mean? Just to have a noise layer there. You know, and already there's a bit more filth there. The bass has more to work with, I like to say, because a lot of the sound is created from the bass clipping into the master. So it's cool. I said fart, why is not sending my message? It tends to do that. Fuck if I know why. And I'm gonna pair that with like with a break. I'll process that fucking shit later, whatever. I'll pair it with a break. I'll come into here and I'll just get like a normal, like an amen, an amen. Yes, I'll just put that one there. I was saying how I want to make dariacore, but I don't want it to be TikTok Daria. I want it to be fembread approved. All right. Well, okay. Those shouldn't be the two, the two like the yes or the no, the 1 or the 0. That shouldn't be the binary. Heading off to bed. Good luck with the project. Thank you. I hope you sleep well. Advice I can give you is find the swag, and it's probably gonna be quote unquote TikTok Daria on your first attempt. You know what I mean? Because like understanding, I think a lot of the learning curve for me with making Daria is understanding like what is less and what kind of less is more. Which is usually the theme whenever you make Daria. The more you make it, the less you find yourself needing to do to create a certain sound or to make a certain vibe or to make a certain groove, you know. Don't overthink it. Listen to the original albums and get inspiration from those, because that's, like, I wasn't really listening to, like, the wave of dariacore that was out by the time that I had gotten into it. I was listening to the original albums. I was listening to, like, early Carbine. You know, and like just understand what makes them work, you know, what it means to use silence to further justify loudness, and understand why TikTok, quote unquote, TikTok Daria sounds the way it does. First of all, TikTok Daria is based off of Kawaii Future Bass. I don't know where they got that from, but like, good for them. And a lot of people who are new to hyperflip or just new to music in general are starting with hyperflip for some reason, always tend to get the swag wrong, the feel wrong, you know. And usually it's because their inspirations are like Daria that is on first listen so far removed from what came before it that like it's kind of just you're getting the wrong idea of what's working and why. But like if you kind of understand the elements of what goes into it, like what goes into making a song, what genres it's borrowing from, then like you'll be fine. And I guess Daria sounds more like the original albums, and hyperflip uses genres that kind of weren't really explored in the original albums, EPMs and such. So like the houseier stuff, you know, the more grave robbing sounds, I guess. I say I guess because like this is the distinction that is like agreed upon kind of via unspoken consensus in the community. I just kind of make the music. It's inspired from the dariacore albums, so I guess it's Daria, but it doesn't sound at all like the original albums, so I guess it's hyperflip. But I'm not really making the kind of hyperflip that everyone's making, you know what I mean? Not like to say that I'm nothing like y'all. It's just my influences come from my prior EDM experience, which I feel like is what differentiates you from other artists, is like what you bring to the table in terms of what sticks around in your head and how can you apply that to a project in a way that sounds cool in the context of Daria, you know. But the swag is everything, and that you can just get from listening to the original albums and paying attention, comparing and contrasting. My first attempt at Daria was Huffin 2. That is out on my SoundCloud. That was my first genuine attempt at Daria. Like I didn't like have a fuck around project before where I tested it. Like I just kind of wanted to see if I could do it, you know, because when I first listened to Daria, I was like, holy shit, someone who agrees with the way that I think about music, and I never heard this before. And so I just wanted to see, like, if I could truly get myself to sound how, in my mind, was basically me in the future. Like, that's how I interpreted Daria. Like, this is the kind of music I see myself making. So for me, the swag is second nature. But, like, if it didn't touch you in that way upon first listen, it might be a little harder, because it's just not like in you, you know. But you can definitely find it, as long as you're not a cat at Kmart. I don't know. Just don't be tone deaf. I am throwing shade. I don't give a fuck. Clip it, ship it. What's up, Yoha6030M? Welcome to the stream. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, break time. Yeah. I also make music. Hell yeah. This stream tends to get pushed to an audience of people who are at least familiar with music, either making it or listening to it. Biggie Boy, the album will win Album of the Year. You are not the first person to come up in my chat and fucking claim, and you won't be the last. And I feel like you've been holding it down since day one. You yourself on that train. What am I doing? So I know I'm gonna do you know, and maybe I want to use this, but I don't want to use this swing version, so I'll just take this kick. And I'll just like chop it, or I'll just do Yeah, sure. But I use GarageBand in Apple devices. I see. I vomit in FL and I post whatever sounds good. I could say the same about my music, but you know, I'm definitely aiming in particular spots when I'm vomiting. Yeah, no, you don't sleep on GarageBand. It's a software that's like any other like any other. Maybe I'll use a ghost snare instead. Like one of these. Oh, maybe I'll no idea. I'll do a hi-hat to ghost snare. Oh, I could just leave it like that because shut the f Oh shit. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's actually good. That's just fine where it's at. Yeah. And this is selected, so that means I can just do this. EQ2. And then let me actually process this. Fuck off. This vocal. Fun trick. If you double click something to target it and then Control F, plugin or a preset of a plugin, so like a patcher preset, like patcher the fembread, it'll just select a preset when it finds it, and you just hit enter. Oh, fuck! You just hit enter, and then it just adds it to the track. That is the target. Pretty useful. I'm going to release an album this month in February. Here. Hell yeah. I should probably have the mixer open so I can like solo the fucking track I'm working on. Just compress the fuck out of these vocals. Gotta lower the gain before it. Why'd I try to alt-tab to the fucking patcher? Boom. Multi-band compression. Yeah, what genre? I'm interested. Only select the highs. The highs are very compressed, so that means I should probably ease up on the compression of the, just ease up on the gain before it enters here so that I can make the most of the compressor and not fucking overdo it. I'll big crush it just a little bit and EQ and de-essing. That's not what I want to do. Already I need like all of this. Sorta. You know, and then we can go ahead and make it a little louder with a stupid preset I have, which basically just makes it a little louder. That's it. Yeah, it's conflicting vibes so far, but whatever. YouTuber, true. Epic style, you're green now. How do you feel? Somebody gifted you a sub. Oh shit. What if what hold on. What if I just let it rock? What if I just let it rock? He does too much like we gonna shoot a lot sort of like swing. It's kind of not ideal for that kind of groove. Like I would want it to be like staccato-y and super like quantized. But what if I just do the idea that I talked about initially, where I was just gonna do the fucking stupid ass like hold on. This could work. No, I don't need the 1+ extra shit. I just need the normal one. Right. And then so feedback all the way down, so it's just 1 echo. Turn that down, and then I can like why do you fucking whatever. I fucking flinched. What the fuck was that sound? It's me playing the song. What do you mean? I'm going to switch to my other account. Okay. My pen game has been getting good. Like writing? That's good, but not good enough. That's the grind. It's never ending. Okay, so for this, the input volume will be automated. I just activated it and automate it. And then I can put the input volume all the way down here. This might sound fucking terrible. There's a chance this sounds god-awful, but I'm willing to take that. And my saving grace is that it's in tune. It looks like a fish. Hi, Mandini. Welcome. It's nice to see you. Yeah, because there's a lot of like talk, like fucking. It's kind of fucking annoying, but I do want to use the vocal. I do want to use that. The input volume doesn't need to do that if it's gonna fucking whatever. So Mandini, how do you feel about Sergio Perez coming back? Except not really, because he's gonna be on Cadillac and he's gonna be fighting for 18th. Needs more EQ. My ears gonna be fucking blown away. Ah, chill. Yeah. That's kind of hard. Can't lie. Some other vocal, and I'll just kind of keep running this. Yeah, sure. And then I'll bring the ARP in. And now we got a song. And now we got some shit happening. Awesome. Yeah, can work with that. I kind of wish I didn't do the fucking... You know what I wish I didn't do? Well, technically I didn't do this, but like, what is it called? I think we can go to the... Okay. Fucking... I wish I didn't already, like, pop my alt. Because that chop is pretty hard. The the down chop. I kind of wish I didn't do that, because I just want to do that here. It would sound so sick. And it's kind of where I got the idea for the ARP. It's kind of doing the same thing. But I guess since the ARP is doing it, I don't need to do it again. Wait, it's cold. Yeah, okay. I gotta drum this shit up now. And I gotta not mess it up too, because it sounds hard, actually. Idea. Perfect. I know exactly what to do here. Yup! Okay. It's kind of becoming a bit of a trademark. Just kind of very, very simple. Sort of. I don't even want to waste CPU, so I'll fucking do this shit in 3x oscillator. I'll keep it the same color, why not? Why? Idea. So here's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna have delay EQ wet. I'm gonna have this be like, have like a crazy tail. So let me put reverb on this tail real quick. Like lots of it. It won't come in immediately, obviously. This doesn't really need to be dry gain. Actually, how would it sound on like Chaos? Huh? Wait. wait. I'm putting. Okay, hold on. Let me just oops. Bro, fuck. Damn! And then. Oops. Now we get to hear how it actually sounds. So give me a little loud. Because the master has like a fucking clipper on it. Shut up. Nope. Not this time. I'm saving this for something. I don't know what, but I'm saving this for something. There's like a chord progression happening. Okay, let me like peel back the curtain on what the effect is actually doing. Cause you know what I mean? It starts low and it just kind of... But you can increase the diffusion and the size, and it becomes a reverb, and it's fucking crazy. I think reverse forward is just, if you have it on reverb, it's just reverb. Yeah, like a weird echoing reverb. It's good. It's just really cool for like ambient, which I don't make at all, and not nearly enough of, because I really want to make ambient. I just guess I don't have the patience. I don't know. What key is that in? Duh. So if you can see the dark inside of me. Okay, no. It's like, is it not just B? Fuck. Yeah, it's B. Okay. Daria ambient, make it happen. How would you make it Daria? That's the problem. I think it would just be ambient, you know, but like cool ambient, which is fine. It just wouldn't be Daria. You know what I mean? It's like calling something jazz because it uses a major seventh. Like at that point, like it can be cool. It just doesn't have to be this other thing that it's trying to be. You know, I'm sure, but there probably is a way. Maybe there's a way. I don't know. I could just be tripping. Oh, stumbling. That's not the thing I wanted. Alright, coming to here. Fuck it. I'm putting this shit in Slice the Beats, as a matter of fact. I'm coming into here, and I'm just gonna put it straight into my FL. Welcome back. That is a family photo as your profile picture. Fucking anyway, back to what the hell we were actually doing. I wanted this to be a normal reverb. And here's what I'll do. Fish paste. Fish paste. There's a way to fade in. No, I'm not gonna fade it in. I'll just like, I did this balance trick, for all the cats screaming. It was this really big reverb synth sort of deal. It's a genre. It's dariacore, but not really. No, it's shout. It was shout. COD terrorist shouting. Okay. Damn, which one is it though? Bye. Yeah, peace. Okay, it was. Just wait. Just wait. Just almost. That reverb lingering and then deciding to not linger and instead follow the groove is just a balance trick, but like just automating it in. And I don't even know if I'm gonna automate it in or just like have it happen or have it not happen. I have no idea. I'm just kind of fucking around. So for now, just kind of. If you post more YouTube shorts, you should make one with the most craziest build up at the start. That ends up with some shit if you want to have a short that blows up. I could, but then it's just that short that blows up. It's not really like, you know, it's not like shorts marketing is kind of a joke. If you're making one-offs like that, you know, because then you're just known as the person that makes those one-offs. You know what I mean? And even if it's not like a meme, no. I don't know. I've been in this game for years. Made me an animal. So I kind of know like what's the word when it comes to not virality, but like how people see creators and like pigeonholing and all that fun stuff. Inputs, parameters, what? And this would come in sometimes. Maybe I should have this be here, so just I have like the free color track. And then I want those two notes to be delayed, or to have the delay be affected, or to have the delay. I want those two notes to. I want. I don't know what I want anymore. Truth be told. What the fish paste? Okay. Where's the... Oh! It's because there's no dry gain. You know, but like how will this fit into... The reverb is fucking useless. You can't even hear it in the mix. Alright, good to know. The delay just fades out on its own. At least we got a cool sound. At least we got a cool sound through experimentation. You know what I mean? Delay is useless. The balance is useless. Yeah, alright. And that's the thing. Sometimes you go on a whole tangent just to realize the idea sucks. And that's music. Do I want this to be the 4 on the floor part? Oh, shit. Oh my god, idea. Hold on. Okay, this is probably really bad, but like I'll try it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. So, it's not at all what you think it's gonna be. But once I start, you'll know exactly what the fuck I'm gonna try here. Let me... Will this even fucking work? 1, 2, 3, no. Fucking stupid. Wait. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just like hear me out. Just like hear me out. Fucking, I'll just do the yeet pattern. And I'll use this open hat. That's why I generally don't use audio clips. I just remembered. Hi Gekino, welcome to the stream where I don't even know what I'm doing for real. I am currently in the middle of an idea that's probably gonna suck. Okay, bye now. Okay, bye now. Like the stream, please. It's not. We're not. I need to like come in here and what? Controls. Okay. So I fucking thought. Damn. And just sidechain none of this. And just make this unreasonably loud. And make this unreasonably loud. And then I'm gonna bit crush the hi-hats as well as EQ the hi-hats. Nope, no, that's not that. No, yeah. It's probably a really bad idea already. Maybe I just don't sidechain. What if I do that? There's something here. There's something here. There's almost something here. There might not be anything here. Fucking out. Yeah, no. I'll just 4 on the floor and get basic with it. Not a fan of this. Unfortunately, I can't do the same thing that I just did to all of these. I have to come in here and manually fucking set them as default. So then instead I will find the stupid sounds, do some 4 on the floor shit, and you know, just kinda just let it rock. Yeah. Like that. But like really just stort this shit out of it so it's like stupid. just like hear me out. Not gonna use that. Don't worry. I'm just putting the sidechain down. But although it sounds really funny, I do really want to use that because it just sounds so fucking stupid. Like, bro, like, just like no. But you know, it's let me cook. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna. Find something to distort, and then I'm gonna distort it. Sort of, yeah, that's how I make this stupid fucking sort of kicks, and maybe just a little bit of it's kind of stupid in a cool way. And get rid of this, because you are not going to be here. We can see how this could work. It could. It's stupid so far, but it could work. It's not meant to be this long, is it? That's why I feel so weird about the count. I'm like, why does this not feel like it's sitting in the right part? Like, I don't have enough time. It's hard. Just the groove itself, you know, like the drum, the sound doesn't even need to be done for it to sound not bad. Yeah, whatever. And then let me like layer this with like a fucking 909 kelp. 909 cap. And so the logic here is I've not even that sure of the logic here. It just sounds good to like have a bit. It just sounds real sick to have like that bit of clap underneath it. But now it's like, do I want it here? Maybe? Yeah, we're getting somewhere. And I can bring out the normal ass open hat, which is over here. Know what I mean? We're getting somewhere. What if I do this though? Yeah, I gotta figure out a fill there, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I should just keep it going. Yeah, that's way cooler if I just let it keep going. Yeah, that's actually sick as shit. Yeah, fuck it. That's like not even that bad at all. I thought it would turn out way worse working on this project. Yeah, this still needs to be louder than the build-up. Yeah, the melody of the build-up is so good, which is precisely why the drop needs to hit harder, because this is like the way the arp hits and like the bass line, like everything in tandem here is just vocals aside, it's just like like it's another one of those moments where I'm like, well, how would I do that? And just everything that's after it, I haven't worked on this project for so long just because like that intro is so good. I'm like, God fucking damn it, I did it again. I made a really good intro and everything after is gonna sound like shit, but whatever. I guess that's all for that project. I kind of want to skim through this just to refresh myself. The growl project that I have, because I did ever so slightly change the growls for the second half. And like I think ever so slightly changed the processing for the growls in general. But like, I don't know. If something comes to me, something does, but if not, fucking whatever, right? There's some delay and then like a melodic ass part afterwards. Nothing's really coming to me at the moment that like I feel like doing right now. But this is filthy. The second part, I know the first time I made the growls, I just kind of wanted to see if I could just nail the tonality, but I missed out on the filth. So for the second half, I decided to change the wavetables a bit. So like, for the first one, it was this hypersquare wavetable it's a joke how good it is. Like here, fucking, I forget, it was some tutorial from like couple of years ago, maybe even pre-COVID. Some fucking sound design tutorial. I'm not even moving the wavetable position in this, so if I just like bypass, like, oops, sorry, that's a little too high. Like, it's just crazy. You just get stupid overtones with this wavetable. Just like doing basically nothing. I will say I have chorus on with the rate to 0 and a high pass on distortion after the fact, and a bunch of other processes. What if it sound like dry? It's still pretty good, you know? Like you can tell, like if you're working with a growl, like that's a great starting point, and just a bunch of, I don't know how I got to this point, but I can make growl sound like that now, and I'm very happy. Let me... Where's the original wavetable? Oh, fucking nailed it. Awesome. And the other one is a massive one. It's just a formant saw. Where is it? But like, this one I had to do some voodoo to get to work properly. Like, the sync knob has to be perfect, otherwise you're just fucked. Please tell me if I... Yeah, okay. So, completely changes the overtone. You know, obviously higher, because you're introducing more repeats of the thing, the fucking... of the wave form. You get, like, a higher overtone. Whatever. That's a terrible way to word it. But I just hear it. You just turn a knob up, it goes higher pitched. But like, you know, there was a lot of like low mid that I didn't like if I turn this EQ off, for example. There's like the do, like you hear that low mid sort of. It's like a higher octave than where the sub would normally be. So the sub kind of helps with that. But as you notice, it puts a bit more of an emphasis somehow on the stereo signal, which is kind of annoying actually, because that means if I fold it to mono, like you still get a nice filthy growl, you just kind of lose like the high end and like a bit of the smeariness. But like no, like changing like an EQ before the first distortion or even before the second distortion can really, really change just the way the overtones sound. Like if I, for example, do like this, you know, getting completely different sounds. And not completely, but a different enough sound. If you really want to dial in like certain, I want to turn it off. Dial in certain frequencies. 0. But like, cool. Everything else is just like, I think I just drag the sync knob for these. I think it's just fucking, where is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's just formant square with the sync knob up and the scream knob up, because those two things change the pitch of the dominant overtone, if you were to word it like that, and just back and forthing with the hypersquare one. It's like conceptually simple, as long as you, like the final step is the hardest, I guess. Not really, like it was just like, for this distortion chain, I don't know, like, I want to say I started with the convolver, but like I sacked that as a part of the process because it has pretty poor mono compatibility. I would slam the bass and just clip the shit out of everything and like distort it way harder than it's been distorted. and then distort it just a little bit more, because I guess I needed to before it entered the mid-side compression, where I bring the mid and the side signals to just be equal with each other, so it makes the diamonds. Then I EQ a lot of the 100 back in because it tends to get lost after the main distortion and like widening, and then after it gets a little cleaned up with an OTT. Just more saturation after the OTT, a nonlinear filter to like kind of crunch method the high ends. And I get it and make it even louder at the ends, bring some of the high end back, and like a lot of this like mid-range stuff, which you really want for like a growly kind of growl. It's where a lot of like the vowels are, like the it's like around here, that cuppiness. And then it gets clipped at the ends. You know, so it is like just sequentially just kind of distorting, bringing in the side signal, and then deciding what to compress, compressing it, and then distorting it, and then, you know, but like these two distortions are more for like taming the levels and like kind of smoothing things off, as well as this, again, just like the final touches stuff, and anything after like these 3 or these 4 is more like for touching up, but these 3 and these 4 are like what makes the main distortion and brings that growl up. I don't know, I have to find a different stereo method because the chorus trick, I don't know how long it's gonna last me. But yeah, sound design tips to chill and study to. I never really figured out how to make a fat rack, or never figured out like what distortion plugins are good, but I understand, you know, clipping. I understand you can kind of make your own distortion if you pick what frequencies get distorted, and like simple shit like that can really level up your sound design, because then you just, the only like non-FL plugins that are in this patcher are OTT and the nonlinear filter. Like this mid-side compression setup is a patcher preset in and of itself. You know, like as long as you understand like what you're doing to the sound, you don't really need like complicated tools if you want to nail a specific sound. However, fun plugins are always fun. You can just get cool results by just having fun plugins and, you know, whatever. Filth. Well, Fish, you joined very late because I say very late in the context of the runtime of my streams. I'm basically ending. But basically, I mean, I'm ending. That's all I got. I wrung out the towel. I was working on another project before this, so if you want to see what that was, you could go back in the VOD. But otherwise, join the Discord. Please leave a like on the stream. And I'll be back tomorrow, most likely, probably. I will see you at some point. All right. Bye now. Goodbye.